Welcome back to the red carpet. My name is Franziska Graf. We're here in the beautiful Hofburg Palace in Vienna. I am joined by Brian Solis, Head of Global Innovation at ServiceNow. You're also Futurist. You're a digital anthropologist. What does all that mean, Brian?
I was hoping you would tell me. I study how technology affects behaviors and cultures, and then reverse engineer those insights to play them out over time. Like, where are we going as a society, or where are we going in terms of work or employees, or where are we going in terms of management and leadership? And I develop those scenarios as research or books or as talks at events, and I hope to inspire my audience, my community, with the next generation of thinking that drives innovation. So it's a very human-centered approach to my work.
I guess this shift that is needed, you also touch upon in your new book, Mind Shift. Can you elaborate more on that?
Absolutely. The biggest thing that we need in order to even realize that we have something to learn, something to change, and something to do differently is our mindset. And in order to realize what our mindset is, we have a lot of work to do as an individual before we can inspire others to change their minds or to inspire their work to think differently in what they're going to do next. And if there ever was a time to have a growth mindset, to open our mindset and maybe even have more of a creative, collaborative, innovative mindset, it's now. And so the book Mind Shift walks you through that exercise. It's like a Jedi mind trick of helping yourself realize that you need to open your mind. And then the rest of the book walks through exercises of how to take all of the trends that are important to you right now, maybe even the trends that you're not paying attention to, and how to find them and systematize them in an area of priority around how it's going to affect your work, your business, your teams, so that you can then prioritize the opportunities to start tomorrow's work today.
I did an interview before, and a person mentioned also the book by Peter Drucker, Managing Yourself. So I guess that's like in the legacy of that.
Absolutely. Well, Peter Drucker has been an inspiration. It's one of the reasons why I'm here.
It's your second time here. Why did you come back?
Well, it's my second time here, but years of actually wanting to be here. And it's because of Richard and Julia. They have a wonderful knack of inspiring not just the opportunity to learn, because that's one of the reasons why I'm here, but also to share my work and my research in the spirit of community amongst people who are actually trying to make an impact now and tomorrow.
You are also sharing your research tomorrow in a session, I believe. Can you maybe give our audience online one aha moment that you hope to share in that session?
Absolutely. So my work is aimed at CEOs, but anyone who also influences the ecosystem of a CEO. So as you can imagine, a CIO or a chief AI officer today might be in that realm of influence. And so what we're going to talk about tomorrow is how artificial intelligence kind of ties into the theme of the event, how artificial intelligence is requiring a next generation of leader that we're not seeing so much today. We see a lot of leaders reinforcing yesterday's standards, reinforcing yesterday's behavior. So one thing that I would like to share with CEOs is that they have the keys to the future of what an organization can become. And what we're seeing a lot of right now is making tomorrow look a lot like yesterday, just more efficient and more scalable and faster. And if we think about it this way, one of the things that I wanted to say tomorrow is that AI isn't the thing that's going to take someone's job. It's the CEO making a decision about who they're going to let go in favor of making other investments. And so I want to help them understand that those decisions don't just drive yesterday's business. These decisions can help augment human workers with knowledge workers to make them more capable, to augment them to do what they couldn't do yesterday, to unlock new enterprise and organizational value, and ultimately shareholder and stakeholder value.
So you just talked about yesterday's leadership and thinking influencing how we lead tomorrow. Another theme I feel like that's coming in is quite a lot of hopelessness and overwhelm. And in our chat previous to the interview, we discussed that you're a hopeless optimist. What is your hopeful vision for the future of leadership?
Well, as a hopeless optimist, let me tell you, I do lose sleep, so I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but my view for the future of leadership is the only true pillar of innovation. And the way I describe innovation is creating new value that didn't exist yesterday. Otherwise, it's iteration, which is doing what you did yesterday better. That one of the key pillars to innovation is optimism, that you believe like you can make an impact, or that you have something that you can learn or unlearn in order to do something differently, to think differently, but more importantly, to inspire others to join you in that movement.
Thank you so much for this really inspiring interview, Brian. I could continue talking to you now for a long time. Thank you so much, and I do hope that you have a really wonderful time at the forum.
Thank you so much. It's been my pleasure.
Thank you.